Is it just me, or does it feel like AAA gaming nowadays just doesn't hit the same? I mean, you have Call of Duty going in the Fortnite direction, completely neglecting what they were when they first started out, and Gamescom showing absolutely nothing off apart from Epic Games Store exclusives and anime games that have no interest to me whatsoever. It seems like AAA gaming has really lost its way, and I find it quite hard nowadays to actually find games that are interesting, innovative, and actually fun to play for my kind of taste. Until I decided to dip into the indie scene because of the release of my game of the year, Schedule 1. My personal game of the year, because I've always wanted that game that would make you become Heisenberg, Little Jacob, and Scarface all in one playthrough. Made by one guy, as I'm sure a lot of people already know, but one guy made this game and actually outsold tens of thousands of developers at these studios that make the same games every few years, uninspired, unoriginal games that the fatigue of the games industry for a lot of people has really settled in nowadays. But here comes Schedule 1 outselling Assassin's Creed Shadows and all other games around that time period. So what actually made Schedule 1 so fucking great for the time? I can't really think of a game that lets you create your own strain of drugs for weed, cocaine, and meth, and allow you to actually name them, sell them to the citizens of Highland Point, and allow you to actually add side effects to the drug to make them more addicting, maybe make somebody's head fucking explode, make their hair go on fire. It is nuts the amount of creativity and personality that this game has. Well, recently the first major update has actually come out for the game called the Cartel Update, where the game itself, on a base level early access, I already sank 60 plus hours into the game, and all the game had was just selling drugs, making connections, making your dealers sell drugs to more and more people and getting as much money as you possibly can. That was the goal of the game. But now with the roadmap set out by Tyler officially getting underway, the Cartel Update adds a enemy faction that you actually have to look out for that could ambush your deals, your dealers, and actually pose a threat to the player apart from the cops, which definitely still need a buff, by the way, but that can be done in future updates. One developer, by the way. So I decided to jump into the Cartel Update and actually see if Schedule 1 is going in the right direction of being the Breaking Bad simulator that I've always wanted. So before we start getting into the meat and potatoes of this Cartel Update, I just have to say, after booting up the game for the first time in quite a while, it's been so nice to have a game that you can actually easily hop back into. Even after finishing it and reaching endgame, when you have the Coca-Cola factories set up and you're selling it to the citizens of Highland Point in mass, you immediately spawn in, you get text messages on your phone, your workers are doing the business, and you end up actually going on some pretty crazy adventures right off the bat. Whoa! The fuck is happening there? Okay there, buddy? You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Wait. Just gotta... Now, hold on a second. Get you unstuck there, buddy. Beautiful. There you go. You can take that one for free. No charge on that one. No need to thank me. No need to thank me. Just a upstanding citizen. Oh, hey, man. Just after helping a cop out, I just go straight down the road to sell drugs. It seems in this update as well that different regions have been tweaked ever so slightly with the cartel, where you actually have to manage the influence that the cartel has on every single region of the map. So for example, maybe one of the regions, they would have a higher percentage than you would, so you would need to either graffiti tag the areas, maybe set up some ambushes, or defend yourself if they ambush you, and that meter will go down and go up as you go along. And I think this is a nice change, because normally when you play this game, and it still is fun as it was when it first came out, you would mainly just sell the drugs to anybody that really wanted to buy it, and you would just try to rack up as much money as you could. But now you actually have something else that you need to manage alongside that, and you have to watch your back or else you might get some interesting confrontations. It's actually curfew right now, I shouldn't be out. Whoa, boys! And every character as well feels like their own person. It was actually right after I logged in that everybody who was texting me looking for product and anybody who wanted to meet had their own different personalities and different ways that they would negotiate with you. So maybe one person might have a certain amount of money in their pockets than the other person does, so you could maybe sell them a jar of drugs, or maybe another person might not have as much money and you might need to either give them to a dealer to sort out, or you would have to individually bag the drugs to sell to them. So you actually have to get to know the characters in the game and know who you can sell to and who not. Oh, Ray? You okay? I haven't had a fix in too long. I really need to buy something right now. You got anything I can buy? You want to buy a jar? I can give you a jar. You didn't see anything, buddy. You didn't see anything. 78% chance of success? Come on, dude. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. Jane, aren't you meant to be out selling? What the fuck are you doing on the job? 17k waiting for me. The fuck? You bring that shit to me from now on. Oh, who's this? Lily. Everyone is fiending today in Highland Point. I really need some of your stuff right now. You got anything? Maybe you'll take a jar. Ray didn't want my jar. Maybe you will. Yeah, Lily is the fucking bitch. You another one? A fucking another one. I'm really in need right now. Yeah, a lot of people are, it seems. 71% chance. Fuck. What? Bro morphed into the abyss. So a cool thing that they added in the update was a spray can that you can actually use to graffiti certain areas of the map. Not anywhere you want, unfortunately, but I think the reason why this is done is so it can actually affect the stats of the cartel influence that I was showing you earlier and make it go up and down depending on how often you tag these areas and how you actually interact with the environment itself, which is quite cool. Oh, okay, so I can only place it in certain areas. Now I can draw, okay, right. Exit out and it'll stay there? Won't be able to edit graffiti later. Oh shit, that's cool. So it just stays here forever now? Fuck. If I knew that, I would have actually put like a dick or something. And I'm pretty sure you can use that as a weapon, or you could maybe use the pump fucking shotgun that they added. And seeing this being added really has me thinking about when they're actually going to add assault rifles, maybe like the AK, or go full on fucking batshit crazy with it like some of the mods that I've seen with miniguns and grenade launchers, RPGs. They could go fucking crazy with this if they wanted to. Especially after curfew, not only do you have to look out for cops now, you also have to look out for the cartel members that are trying to jump you and maybe steal your shit if you're unlucky. You'll have 3 or 4 dudes out of fucking nowhere charging you with knives, or maybe just start shooting in the distance. Whoa! I heard a fucking gunshot. Wait. Yeah, definitely not a coke lockup. Where's the fucking gunshot coming from? It's actually curfew right now. I shouldn't be out. Whoa! Whoa, boys! What the fuck? You really want to do this? Okay. You want to go? Alright. What the fuck? Bro, sucker punched me. It is just insane the popularity that this game got when it came out, and it still has to this day. It is just one of those rare gems that you have where the game itself is just so well made, and you can tell that the developer himself actually cares about the player base of the game, that I think a lot of people flock to it just for that reason. And if you haven't already, play Schedule 1. But that's about it. Just wanted to cover the update and make sure you all know that it is pretty much a good excuse to go back and play the game, and it is definitely worth it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below, or even if you've played Schedule 1 and this actually has made you want to play it for the first time, or if you've never actually been interested in these kinds of games at all and you prefer to play GTA Biker Update for the 50th fucking time. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.